If I was the leader of a country who was in the midst of a war where tens of thousands of civilians and soldiers were being massacred, slaughtered, the last thing on my mind would be people's private lives, people's ability to freely choose who they want to be, their ability to choose how they want to be represented in society, to better reflect who they are, would be the last thing on my mind. Are you insane? This is pure insanity. That you are in a goddamn war and you're signing a bill banning gender changes. This is what's important to you right now. This reminds me of Uganda passing the law that pretty much outright bans being gay when your citizens, the citizens of that country, net income is like a loaf of fucking bread. That's their yearly income. And this is where they're focusing their energy, on banning literally being gay. This is no different. You are you're in a war. Why is this a discussion that's being had right now in Russia? It shouldn't be a discussion at all. But clearly it is. But I think there's more important things going on right now, like civilians and the military dying in the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. It seems to be a little bit more of a pressing matter. This it's sad. It's heartbreaking. This is only a 2-minute clip here, but it shows some important things. Russian President Vladimir Putin signs legislation banning people from changing genders because it's so goddamn important. This is important. This is what else can he do, right? Am I right? What else can he do? What else can you do?
Предлагали сделать операцию по смене пола. Но разве мы все этого хотим для своей страны и для своих детей?
Look at this. I mean, this is insanity. And I think this video is really important because I've said this many times in my past videos. What you're seeing here can and will happen in America. What you're seeing take place in Russia will happen here. Don't think that this is some crazy, obscure third world for the right. People on the right hate the left's opinion so much that they are literally supporting Russia in this war. A hostile enemy, or a hostile nation. They would rather side with Putin. They would rather side with Russia than support Ukraine. For no other reason than the left seems to be supporting Ukraine. It's insanity. And now that Putin is banning gender changes, I'm sure Putin is slowly becoming the right's role model, ideal leader, strong, can rustle a bear, whatever BS, This can happen here unless somebody like you speaks out against it. We cannot let this happen. People being rounded up and taken away to God knows where. This cannot happen here, but it will. Let's keep going. Look at this. Look at this. He has a piece of paper. He's being thrown in a bus. What's the most violence he could have been doing, that he would be getting arrested by. All right, let's go. And this one right here, really just. This is scary. This is scary.
Включите режим голосования. Покажите результат.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre that this is a discussion that's actually being had in Russia. Not being had, I'm sorry. This is a discussion that took place already. In the middle of a war. That's how much certain types and groups of people hate trans people. This can, and this will happen here. When I say it cannot happen here, what I mean is we cannot let this happen. But it will. Mark my words, it will.
Федеральный закон принят.
Marriages are being annulled. Families, the amount, it's hard to put into words how absolutely insane this is. But I hope you can see it. I hope you can see how utterly insane this is, that while tens of thousands of people are being massacred, slaughtered, blown into unrecognizable pieces, vaporized, turned into fucking dust, that this has taken precedence over that. This can happen here. Legislation bars transgender people from becoming foster and adoptive parents. It's a scary time. It's a scary time.
То есть, когда запрещают телесную автономию, тут же появляется...
Kremlin says it wants to protect Russia from Western anti-family ideology. Yeah. Yeah.
And he was just simply saying,
hey,
look,
we're not good. We're not
Dawkins and
getting
Co,
to
they
you.
got it wrong.
Quite.
It's actually, you can't simply.
I hope you can see how serious it is. I hope you can see that this is not far off from happening here. You want to protect you want to protect your country from Western anti-family ideology by literally breaking up and annulling marriages, by letting children stay in foster homes because you don't want them to go to the transes, it's hate, it's bigotry, it's scary, and it can and it will happen here. We have to keep fighting against this. It's important. Till the next one.